I had only one simple question. What if nothing can hold more than everything? And the answer took me far deeper than what I expected. Let's dive into it together.
It was neither born nor dead. It lived in the pre-silence, the deep stillness where zero stops breathing and infinity forgets its name. A single golden line moved into the dark, not as light, but as a reminder that something can rise, even inside the pure unknown. We say nothing every day. No eggs in the fridge. Nothing. It's very simple. But the true nothingness is not an empty shelf. It is the space before the first vibration. A silence that has not yet chosen what to become. Our eyes know how to see presence. Our mind knows how to recall absence. But nothingness is different. It has no memory, no shape, no story to return to. Parmenides said, "You cannot know what is not." Because even to speak of absence, the mind needs a shadow of presence. Absence is a worldly idea. Nothingness is not. It is the interval before the universe earned the right to appear. Philosophers tried to catch it for thousands of years. Some said there is only the one. No change, no motion, no becoming. Everything is already complete. Others said motion needs a void, a space where things can move and transform. But here comes the paradox. The moment you say the void exists, you have given it form. You have turned nothing into something. Nothingness refuses that. It stays outside the map, like the cosmic egg before it cracks, holding silence in its shell, and a hidden universe under its breath. Then humanity touched a symbol that changed the entire logic of existence. Zero, a perfect circle, a number that holds no value on its own. And yet, beside a one, it can create thousands. Zero is the threshold between being and non-being, a bridge where negative and positive meet, where the past and the future shake hands. In mathematics, it is a point. In philosophy, it is an abyss. In Eterna, it is the golden line between silence and creation. Even physics bent its head before this idea. Nothing in the universe can reach absolute zero. No system can ever be fully still. There is always a small tremor, the tiny heartbeat of reality. This tremor is the first vibration, the first rise, the first whisper of being. It is the same warmth that wakes the chick inside the egg, before it breaks the shell and enters light for the first time. The universe behaves exactly like that, never fully silent, never fully dead, always holding a breath that wants to become. And inside humans, there is a reflection of this void. Sartre said, man brings nothingness into the world. We can say no, we can draw lines between what is and what is not, but this is only the soft shadow of nothingness, a weak echo. Our real contact with the void comes through silence, fear, and the question that visit us when the world finally grows quiet. Questions like, what am I when everything I hold disappears? What remains when existence steps away? Nothingness becomes personal there, not a theory, but a mirror. Kierkegaard looked into this mirror and asked the question humanity has feared the most. What comes after the end of being? This is the real anxiety, not death, but the curtain behind death. Nothingness does not scream. It waits, quiet, patient, like an unbroken egg in the dark, holding the memory of a past it never lived, and the promise of a future it has not chosen yet. Nothingness is both a cradle and a question. Zero is not just the start, it is also the destination. It consumes what came before and what may come after. It collapses the realized and the unrealized into one silent point, like a black hole and a white hole at the same time, pulling everything inward. and given everything back again. Zero is where entropy sleeps, where time prepares to wake up, where being gathers its strength before stepping forward. Nothingness is not emptiness. It is the doorway before existence, the first silence, the last horizon, the golden line between the unthinkable and inevitable. And every journey, including ours, must pass through it.
Everything begins with a question. And I asked this question to myself again and again, but it didn't end. It became this book, and still, it didn't end. If you want to explore more, you can read the full chapter in Eterna, the myth of all ages.
Eterna is a book about the questions we all carry, where we come from, what we are, and where we go. It looks at nothingness, time, light, the mind, and creation. It is written for anyone who feels there is more behind life than what we see. If this resonates with you, you can join the journey and get the book, Eterna, the myth of all ages.